everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plami, and in this episode of Cartoon Reactions, I'm gonna be continuing my reactions to the Transformers Armada series, specifically episodes 21, Decisive Battle, and episode 22, Vow. But before we get into it, you might notice there's a little bit of a difference in my videos. I've changed the angle at which I'm recording, and I'm not sure how well it looks like right now, so if it doesn't look great, I'm sorry, because I'm still trying to figure out how to work with this angle, because I feel like the other angle, which is more central, is too low of an angle, because I don't have a tripod on which to put my phone with which I record, and even if I had, there's nowhere I can put it because my PC screen, which is actually a TV, is way too high, so I would need a very huge tripod. So I decided to do a side angle instead, which I think is still gonna work. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out, so I'm sorry if it doesn't look too great, but yeah. So I guess without further ado, let's just jump straight into it, because I'm really excited about this episode, Decisive Battle, because from what I remember, and judging by its name, it's probably gonna be an epic episode, considering that the bad guys have both the Star Saber and the Sky Boom Shield. I think it's gonna be a very interesting episode, so without further ado, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, you know it's gonna be an epic episode considering there's no speaking intro, it's just the music.
A rogue meteor is crashing down.
Oh, there it is.
The lunar
Never mind.
surface. If it hits its mark, the Decepticons will be obliterated from the universe forever. Their only hope is to destroy it before it destroys them.
Wait, what are you talking about? What kind of meteor? Oh! Damn, that shield is powerful.
Megatron, guys!
Wow. And here I was thinking that the shield was the weakest part of the bunch.
Megatron, sir! If you embarrass me, let's do it.
That's why I love Smokescreen though. He never gives up.
In your face!
And he can also take a
Sorry,
hit and
Hotshot.
survive.
Looks like Smokescreen smoked you, but good.
Hey, what?
To turn your world into an eternal nightmare, Optimus! Come on, I should know. Just sit back and watch. You sure, Megatron, sir? I hold the
See, Shredder? This is how you do a fucking cool villain. Not by just screaming ninjas. Attack. This is a reference to my TMZ reactions, by the way. Man, some of the shots in this episode are really not that well done.
They're running around like chickens with their heads cut
Like, the artwork quality is kinda bad in some shots. Jesus, oh my god, how is it so bad?
Red alert, I've had better days. But thanks for asking.
We'll take care of
Like,
things.
some of the last few episodes have been so good. This is fucking ugly as hell, what the hell? And and on top of everything, this, like, what the fuck, look at this. Like, some of the last few episodes have been such high quality. What the hell is with this one?
What are they doing?
Why is the quality so bad? What the fuck?
Hey, what are you
It's really
doing?
starting to bother me.
What do you think, you moron? He's such a kidder.
Jesus, he's a fucking 5-year-old paint this episode.
Hey, Blur, you alright? Okay, pull it together, Blur. Gotta get a clean shot somehow.
What? What the hell was with that black hole up there? Are you fucking kidding me? That's literally just a black spot on the screen.
You're a waste of time. Now this is more like it. Sorry, Auto Boob, but you're about to become air conditioned. Transform.
Hey, Hotshot!
Ah.
the hell are you doing, Smokescreen?
What the?
Transform!
How dare they shoot at us?
This one's mine, Cyclonus.
Okay, Liftor, it's time to power link. I've had enough fun and games for one day.
Damn, that's one big fucking gun.
Keep firing, I've got a...
Just run sideways, for fuck's sake. Did you go to the Prometheus school of running away from things?
Way to go, Demolisher! We're back in business! Your buddy Smokescreen is stuck between a rock and, well, another rock.
That's not how that saying goes.
It's time to say lights out!
What the fuck was that? This was literally a still image. Who the fuck did that? Who the... Are you serious? Okay, everybody, we're back. For some reason, the electricity went off, and it's been about 10 minutes since it went off, so it wasn't too long, but I was worried that it might have not come back at any point soon, because right now it's like 2 a.m. in the morning, and considering where I live, I wouldn't be surprised if nobody would have bothered to fix it up and turn it on again, because who knows why it was stopped. But yeah, that's why everything went black, which I would assume you assumed. But yeah, I guess let's continue in 3, 2, 1.
Who did that? I don't know, but let's get out of here. You never
Sideways?
saw what hit him. I'll leave the rest up to you.
Okay, I know that Sideways is not necessarily with the Decepticons, but why is he helping the Autobots?
It looks like you boys have been busy.
I don't know, I just don't know his full motive for doing this.
For you.
I know who he is, but still it doesn't necessarily make sense right now. Oh my god, I swear, this is the worst animated and painted episode ever. The worst illustrated one, because like the artwork is horrendous. It's not just bad, it's horrendous. Like, it's not like this is an amazing show with an amazing quality anyway, but holy shit.
Lock onto shield.
Sparkplug.
Wait, he spoke?
Perfect timing. Now I can destroy the both of them.
Oh, I just remembered what's gonna happen.
Tron. Brace yourself.
I guess this is where their animation budget went.
It's the same light that brought Optimus Prime and the other Autobots here that day in the desert.
So does that mean we're gonna get more Transformers now? I mean, I think I know what this light is going to do, but I'm not 100% sure if that is exactly what is happening.
You may have the Skyboom shield, but not for very long, my unworthy opponent.
Really? You're just getting away now? I don't think that's what it is. I don't want to reveal what I'm thinking right now, because if you haven't seen this series, it would be considered a spoiler. And I try not to spoil this series, because it's a very enjoyable one, in my opinion at least. So before I share my thoughts on this episode as a whole, there are a few things that I learned about Transformers in the last few days, because I just read on the wiki a little bit. And apparently Transformers Armada is part of a trilogy of series, which I don't remember what all the names were, but there's Transformers Armada, Transformers, I think, Energon. I'm not sure, maybe that was a different one, I don't remember. I know that these three series are known as the Unicron Trilogy, and I don't want to reveal who Unicron is. If you want to know who he is, just search up that yourself, because it would be considered a spoiler. And I feel like when I was a kid, those are 3 series that I watched, because I obviously remember watching this one because I own DVD discs of it. I remember watching Transformers Cybertron. You know what? Give me a second. I'll Google it and I'm gonna tell you exactly which ones are it and the... Okay, Unicron Trilogy. Okay, so it's Transformers, Armada, Energon, and Cybertron. So obviously, as I said, Armada is the one that I own DVD discs of. Energon is one with a horrendous CGI and look, but I think I have watched it at some point. I'm not sure, it just seems a little bit familiar. While I've definitely watched Transformers Cybertron, because that one has a certain human character that has the body of an Autobot that he can get into and control it, or at least I think this was the one. So I've definitely watched Transformers Cybertron and Transformers Armada. I'm not sure about Energon, but all of those 3 series have crossover characters like Optimus. Hotshot, as far as I know, is in all of them. So at some point in the future, I'm gonna be watching Cybertron and Energon. I'm not gonna be watching them instantly after Transformers, because I want to first watch a bunch of other different series. As I mentioned, the next series that I'm going to be reacting to is going to be the Full Metal Alchemist, the original 2003 series, because that was the one that I watched when I was a kid. And after that, we'll see. I already have some thoughts about which series I'm going to be checking out. Most likely it's going to be a little bit of a different one, because I'm kind of in the mood of checking out Totally Spies, which I think most of you might not be interested in watching, but hey, I want to check it out. And once I've checked out a bunch of different series, I might go back, I will most likely go back to rewatching sequels to different series that I've reacted to. Like, for example, I'll go back and watch the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna go back to watch the Transformers Energon, which is after Armada. And at some point I might also watch the Full Metal Alchemist, the more recent one, which for some reason people love more. I just have seen the original one and I just want to see that one. But yeah, specifically about this episode, I definitely enjoyed it and definitely felt like an epic episode in a lot of ways. The fighting was mostly cool. I love that moment with Smokescreen taking down or helping out Hotshot and Blur, but also that moment in which the Minicon starts speaking. But what the fuck is with the animation and the artwork? Like, it was horrendous. This is the worst looking episodes I've ever reacted to. It's by far the worst one, and it's kind of mind-boggling. Why would it be the debatably most epic episode so far? Like, it's an episode called The Decisive Battle, and you don't pour the budget into this one? Why? Why? I mean, so far the first 20 episodes haven't been amazingly looking or anything. There have been some moments in which it looks really good, especially in the last few episodes. But this was horrendous. For fuck's sake, me deciding to paint it, it would look better. And I'm not that good of a painter. But if we ignore that and we look at the plot and characters and everything, it's a really enjoyable episode. I liked it. It felt like an epic episode. And I can't wait to see the consequences and what exactly that light is about. Because I think there was one moment in which I think the Minicons that comprise the Deadly Blaster are become alive, and from what I remember, I don't think they were on Earth, so this might have to do something with it, but I just don't remember, so I don't want to say too much, because I also don't want to spoil the future episodes. But yeah, this was an epic episode. If the animation was average or even better than average, I would have given this episode an 8.8 or even a 9 out of 10, but just because of how horrendous the animation is, it's gonna go a little bit down to an 8.6 out of 10. It's still an epic episode, but why the hell was the animation so horrendous? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess let's get into the next episode, that being Vow. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, see? We're back to normal. Now we have the speaking part of the intro. That proves that the last episode was definitely a very important one.
How come we can't come to the base?
You gotta give us a reason, hotshot.
Sorry, that's the way it's gotta be.
Why?
You can't stop me.
It's a direct order from Optimus. I cannot let you pass.
No
What
way!
is happening?
Optimus would never give an order like that.
Blur is right. Now please do as you're told, Carlos.
What is happening?
This could get dangerous.
Also, the animation quality is already better. So what the fuck was with the last episode?
Hi, guys.
So not only the kids sidelined, the minicons are too.
Sneaky, you followed us all the way from the base. Maybe they got kicked out too.
I'm sure they just got lonely back there, that's all.
I say this calls for a sandwich.
No. Something's not right. Sureshock says he's intercepted a strange signal.
What?
So if all goes according to plan, we'll at least get some use out of them.
Oh, wait, that's part of his
Are you
plan?
sure the warp gate is up here?
Positive, Carlos.
Warp gate. Then what?
Wait, we should tell Optimus.
Go get him, Red. We'll wait for you.
Let's go, Fred. Come on.
Okay, but can we stop for lunch? I'm starving.
I'm seriously confused about what they're planning to do.
If his plan works.
Okay, seriously, this episode is looking so much better than the last one.
Oh, come on! Is anybody home? Hey, open up! Says me! It's not working.
Hold on. Optimus, it's Rad. Sorry to bother you, but the Decepticons' minicons are on their way to Earth. Huh?
Are you saying that you intercepted the enemy signal? Don't move! All of you, go back the way you came, now! Huh? Come.
What is happening?
Get back to the base immediately!
Hey, what's the big deal? He's gone. Oh, well, there's nothing to be afraid of. Look, I'll even prove it.
Fred!
Rad!
What just happened to them? They'll die. If they teleport there, they'll die. You know, if the Autobots actually warned the kids what was actually happening, this shit wouldn't have happened. I hate when people don't communicate in TV shows. Like, for fuck's sake, just tell them. And we're back to the fucking cartoony
Megatron?
art style. What the hell?
What's he up to?
That's exactly what I want to know too.
Let's move out! They left without us. I know. That's not the plan. How am I supposed to pass the sky boom shield to them?
What is happening?
Optimus! Huh? Huh?
Are they trying to split them up or something? I mean, I'm liking what they're trying to do, like, with their plan creatively, but I'm still so confused about what is happening.
Believe it or not, they look up to Megatron. It may sound strange, but they think of him as kind of a father figure.
What?
No way! I know those minicons don't want to
What?
fight. I'm
Where the
sure
fuck
they
did
want
that
peace
bullshit
just
come
like
from?
everybody else. They have to.
Fred?
I know you don't like it, but this is the way it has to be. The minicons that are on the Decepticon side are with our enemies. If we back down, we'll lose everything.
But all you've been doing is fighting for years. There has to be a way for you to get along somehow.
Are we teleporting to every single place that we have been in the last 20 episodes?
Now, let's complete the plan. Don't even think about deserting me. Ha ha! You'd better drop those foolish ideas from your database, or I'll use the Star Saber to slice each one of you in half.
Optimus! Please don't fire on those mini-cons!
They're trying to draw
They're
me...
not! There's no way they would try to do something like that on their own!
Optimus, please listen to me! I know it's hard for you to believe, but those mini-cons really don't want to fight you. They sent us a message. They're on the level. They want peace. Honest. You gotta trust me! Please, Optimus?
What do you think you're doing, Optimus Prime? Are you going to sacrifice yourself on the Star Saber? I never ordered you to stop the attack, did I?
Yes, they know that, you fucking piece of shit. But they're not listening to you anymore. In the kneecap, that hurts. Hell yeah!
What is this? That's it!
What? All right! They did it! The mini-cons are gonna save Optimus!
I just hope
Didn't I tell you,
Megatron
man?
doesn't take him, take them with him.
Oh no! He's got the Star Saber!
Did you notice that just now? Please. What happened to the minicons? Yay, they joined the good guys!
You're back! All right!
Thanks to you.
You mean you believed what we said the whole time?
I wouldn't be much of a leader if I didn't listen to the advice of some of my most trusted friends, now would I?
What the fuck, no.
That's great, but does
Why
this
would you
mean that we're a team
listen
again,
to
guys?
fucking
It sure
50-year-old
does, now
kids?
that the mystery is solved.
What?
When the Sky
I mean,
Boom
it's a
Shield
kids
and the
show,
Star
but
Saber
still.
slammed into each other.
Okay, so this episode was way too confusing. Like, it was fucking confusing for me, let alone for a fucking 10-year-old or less child. So yeah, I thought I had watched this episode when I was a kid, but apparently I haven't, because I don't remember it at all. So in general, what the plan of the Decepticons was, I think it was a good idea. I think overall, I think at least what I think their plan was really cool, because separating them all to different places, that's a cool idea, smart idea, but they could have definitely done better. I like how it felt like the Decepticons were in full control of the whole situation, and that the Autobots were doing exactly what the Decepticons wanted them to do. The part with the minicons not being willing to fight, I guess it's a good follow-up to the last episode, but it makes it a little bit confusing because I wasn't sure whether they genuinely asked that or send the message that they're being abused by Megatron, or whether that was part of the plan. And yeah, this episode is just a little bit too confusing for me. I think that's the biggest fault of this one. And for the most part, it's definitely better looking than the last one, although there are still some shots in which it's what the hell happened here. But yeah, this is actually a really good couple of episodes, and this was another enjoyable episode. I think I'm gonna give this one an 8.2 out of 10. If it wasn't as confusing, I would give it an 8.4, but just because of the sheer confuseness and me not knowing how to feel about certain things, I just disliked that part of the episode, because I didn't even know what to say. I didn't have anything to comment on because I was so confused about the whole situation. And maybe you even noticed that I wasn't talking as much in this one. But yeah, this was a really interesting episode, so was the last one, but there's definitely more noticeable problems than I have seen in other episodes. But again, they actually have some of the best plots so far, so there's that, I guess. And also, did the other Decepticons now basically lose some of their minicons? because I think I saw Demolisher's minicon leave. I don't think Cyclonus' minicon left. At least I didn't see, but like out of the minicons that left, I only recognize Demolishers, so it's gonna be interesting whether they're gonna acknowledge that or not. I don't think I saw Swindo, so I'm pretty sure it's still with Starscream. I gotta say, this is a cool kind of prequel to a future episode in which we're gonna be saving minicons again, and I honestly love that episode. It's one of my favorite ones. But it has some confusing things about it, because I'm pretty sure that in that episode they don't know where the Decepticons' base is. And that is so confusing to me, because right now they have Scavenger, who knows where the base is, Hotshot, who has been at the base. It doesn't make any sense for him to not know that. Yet in that episode they use one spy to find out where it is, which doesn't make sense to me because they already should know where it is. But I digress, I guess. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories. Because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And additionally, I also have a blog on which I do reviews of TV shows, movies, cartoons, anime, anything that you can think of. And I also occasionally do top 10 lists of different things. So if you're interested, do check it out too. And if you end up enjoying my blog posts, my stories, or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or subscribe to where you can pledge support and help keep the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. And additionally, I just want to mention that all the money you decide to support me with are going to go towards my transition fund, because if you're new to the channel or just haven't noticed already, I'm actually transgender, but I still have not started my transition. I'll hopefully do start it in a few months once I move out. So if you could help me out monetarily, that would be greatly appreciated. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!